Howdy, y'all. Thank you for that. I needed that. So my name is Aiden Ray Allen, here from Houston, Texas. It's my first time out here at the Duck. You don't have to fake the fight, paint your pain in softer light. I see through the weight unnamed, the cracks beneath the calm you claim. So come undone, it's safe right here. Let the silence disappear. Trading lies we learn to wear for something good and true and bare. Let it burn. I'm unshaken, I'm not in bed, but not breaking. I'm walking down, my arm is torn. I'll keep you safe through any storm. The truth came out when we woke. Every thread, the truth you choke. I know the feel that builds inside when there's key assembly that's still required. So scream until the edges blur, break what's left, what once was shown. This is the hush before the flame. The silence screams but cannot blame. Let it burn. I'm unshaken, my mind's dead, but not breaking. Douse the flames when morning's here. Let it burn tonight, my dear. I won't run from what I've seen, the jagged past, the in-between, the need for perfect, only real. Patterns can't steal what time can heal. Let it burn, I'm unshaken, my mind dead, not breaking, quiet place, come undone, a hand to hold till dark is gone. Thank you. That was a song about happy times. This is a song about losing someone close to you, losing your sanity, and losing a little bit of yourself at the same time. It's called Three Empty Chairs. Buried you 20 years before the world knew you were gone. I tried to bury that goddamn voice in a bottle of Soldier On. The ghost still visits me in my dreams and the mirror on my face. The same blue eyes, but mine still shine, no desire to be erased. Now there's three empty chairs, dusty car and ribs that show a punctured heart in the shape of God. Now that I'm alone, like standing in the sanctuary when the choir's all gone home. Memories to the silent curse permeates these very bones. I drove from Mama's church out that rain-tapped country road. But unlike her didn't crash but crack, there's no one that I've ever told. Now there's three empty chairs, a dusty car and ribs that show punctured heart in the shape of God. Now that I'm off-road, like standing in the sanctuary when the choir's all gone home. Memories still a silent curse permeates these very bones. I'd scream up at the sky, but it won't reply. I'd shake my fist, keep asking why. She wept beside her mother's bed, said all the things that I'd left unsaid. 2 months light went hollow dark, I held her hand but missed the mark. Now there's 3 empty chairs, dusty car and roofs that show. Punctured heart in the shape of God, now I'm coming home. Like standing in the mortuary when the funeral's long gone. And those of us still left behind are half filled on our own. Thank you. What's that? I did. I wrote it after my wife and I collectively lost 3 parents in 3 years and lost our fucking minds. All right. This is a song I actually wrote just last week about losing a hero. But don't worry, it's redemptive. Built this house from broken brick with nothing but you, wit and grit. You never asked for accolades, just lit the path and walked away. And I was watching every move, learning what a man can do. Now they'll scrawl your name in black, but I still see the gold in that, 'cause the heroes all die in the end. Sometimes by sword and sometimes by pen. But dying's not the final word, that's just how legends are conferred. They burn and fall and fade from view, and what they were becomes your truth. So light the fire and let it bend, 'cause your heroes all die in the end. Found you broken, the last chance in, curtains drawn in the air worn thin. You cigarettes in a tobacco tin, a Bible beneath a 5th of gin. I didn't speak, I didn't cry, just wept beside you through the night. The myth was gone, not the thread. I held your hand until the end, 'cause your heroes all die in the end. Often in smoke and sometimes in gin. But dying's not the final word, that's just how legends get submerged. They suffocate and drown from view, and what they've done becomes your muse. So light the fire and let it bend, 'cause your heroes all die. Voice in my son's, and how he speaks and how he runs. Not to be, but how to stand, how to lose and still be a man. So no, I don't rewrite your tale, I let your absence tip the scale. You're not a saint, you're not pretend, you inspired me to be who I am. But your heroes all die in the end. Sometimes in tears and sometimes in sin. But dying's not the final word, that's just how legends are returned. They're washed away and born anew, and what they did becomes your proof. So light the fire and let it bend, 'cause your heroes all die in the end. Thank you.
So. Hello, Mucky Duck on a Monday night. We are Carol and Charlie Burris, and we like to come here and play original songs. And we're going to start with one that's a love song that is a true story. Maybe when with your college love, you went on a camping trip or something like that, and you looked up at the stars and you thought, oh my God, the world is so great and I'm in love. And so
it wasn't me.
I am married to Charlie,
Some
but this
loser
was before
who came
him.
me.
But you know, when you're songwriting, you get to choose from other people's lives, and you get to choose from your life from a long time ago.
I just want to be clear, it didn't last.
Maybe even your future life, right? So, all right, this is called Remember. That night, we walked down the road, down to the river, saw nothing but stars and darkness out among the trees. I'll never forget your face that night. It's the first time I saw the light that made me know that you could be the one. It's funny how life can change when someone walks right into your heart. Why is it that someone can and someone else cannot? It's one of life's mysteries. We never know what will bring the love and light that wakes our soul and makes us want to see. Been many moons to rise and leaves to turn and years a passing, many warm days and cool nights, clouds and stormy skies. But I have the chance to go back down to the river tonight. I go to feel the love and light I feel when you are next to me. And sometimes life is not full of love, but your love is lost, and you feel kind of like a runaway train. Sometimes I feel like a runaway train. Ain't no one driving, no one to follow. Sometimes I feel like a runaway train, riding down the track like there ain't no tomorrow. Riding, don't know where I'll go, don't know what I'll do, don't know what I'll do. Rolling down the tracks as the wind blows, since I lost my man, since I lost you. Ain't no one a man like you that gives me good loving. Ain't no one around. Ain't no one a man like you. I'm heading out, leaving this old town. Riding, don't know where I'll go, don't know what I'll do, don't know what I'll do. Rolling down the tracks as the wind blows, since I lost my man, since I lost you. Take it, Tom. Don't know what I'll do, don't know what I'll do. Rolling down the tracks as the wind blows, since I lost my man, since I lost you. Sometimes I sink into the ground, like I'm dead and gone, like I'm dead and gone. Sometimes I sink into the ground, like I'm slipping away, being here all alone. Riding, don't know where I'll go, don't know what I'll do, don't know what I'll do. Rolling down the tracks as the wind blows, since I lost my man, since I lost you. All right, our third song is something that I wrote. Yeah, okay. We don't need to explain it. Okay. Throw away the truth. Say anything at all. The dogs come running when you ring that bell. Throw away the truth. It doesn't matter anymore. It's all about the stories you tell. They say the truth wins in the end. The moral arc moves slow but bends. Justice will come rolling down and knock the liars to the ground. But I see power winning here, ruining all that I hold dear, and I don't want to take it anymore. It makes me wonder what this living's for. Who is there to trust? What is true and what is just? Can I only trust my family and my friends? Oh, I play by the law. I only know what I truly saw. So is this a game I can even win? They say the truth wins in the end. The moral arc moves slow but bends, and justice will come rolling down and knock the selfish to the ground. But I see power winning here, ruining all that I hold dear, and I don't want to take it anymore. Makes me wonder what this living's for. It's all on your side, all the money and the power. You say your lies with pride, and then you say them louder. It's no matter if we call you on each lie. There's no limit to what dirty money can buy. They say the truth wins in the end. The moral arc moves slow but bends, and justice will come rolling down and knock the bastards to the ground. But I see power winning here, ruining all that I hold dear, and we're not gonna take it anymore. 'Cause we know what this living life is for. Thank you. We're Kara and Charlie Burris. We really appreciate the opportunity to play here at Mucky Duck. And now, who's the next person, Wayne? J.P. Chase. Welcome, J.P.
Thank you. Oh, my God.
Is that right?
Sir, do you need some help getting on stage? Can I park your car for you?
Great. Well, it's great to be here. Thank you all very much for having this, Mucky Duck. This is the best bar in Texas, by far. I'd like to play a song called Hot Rod Buick. Oh, I guess I better plug in. You might think that Hot Rod and Buick is kind of an oxymoron. And you would be right. But let's see if there's a story there maybe we can do something with. Looking in the want ads in the local rag, spied just the car for me. A hydromatic Buick with a hardtop roof, mint condition 1973. Called the number up and they said, come on by. The old car, she looks real fine. Went to the bank and I took out the money, made that old Buick mine. I want a hot rod Buick with a high performance cam. I'm gonna make that car run. Gonna take it to the drag strip Friday night, yeah. Gonna come out number one. I took her home and I trashed it out, stripped off all the excess weight, poured out the cylinders and put in new carbs, and I can tell you, stock it ain't. Junked that hydromatic, got me a Hearst, a 6:1 ratio on the rear end. And Friday night at the Heart of Texas track, girls are gonna scream when I win. In my hot rod Buick with the Iskandarian cam, I'm gonna make that car run. Gonna take it to the drag strip Friday night, yeah. Gonna come out number one. Neck and neck down the quarter mile, smoke coming out of the back. I didn't even notice that little old knocking when I passed a Cadillac. Now rubber was peeling off tires like wax. I realized my hopes were spoiled. Rods came through the hood like a rocket ship blast. Seems like I forgot the oil. In my hot rod Buick with the roller tappet cam, I'm gonna make that car run. Gonna take it to the drag strip Friday night, yeah. Gonna come out number one. Yeah, my hot rod Buick with the roller tappet cam, I'm gonna make that car run. And Friday night I'll be back out on the track, and I'm gonna have me some fun. Thank you. So I don't get to come to the Mucky Duck very often because I live up in Axtell, Texas. You can be forgiven if you haven't heard of it. It's up in Central Texas, but this is a fantastic room to play in. So I wrote a lot of songs for a long time, or I was trying to write them, but I had a hard time getting them out because I couldn't play very well. So I finally started taking some lessons, and I found a great guitar player named Kenny Frazier, and he taught me some of these things, like these chords. And so I ended up going home, and he would show me a chord, and I'd start out writing something. So this came from that. It's called Love Is ... Sometimes love comes easy. Sometimes love comes hard. Sometimes love teases. Sometimes it breaks your heart. Who can say what love is? You search everywhere. Then it looks you in the eye. Might be waiting there. Sometimes love is near you. Sometimes far away. Sometimes love is hidden. Sometimes it's plain as day. Who can say where love is? You search everywhere. Then it looks you in the eye. It's plainly waiting there. Every time is different. Every time's the same. You know you must be near it for reasons you can't name and feelings you can't tame. Sometimes love is reckless. Sometimes love is blind. Sometimes love is jealous. Sometimes love is kind. Who can say why love is? You search everywhere. Then it looks you in the eye. It's plainly waiting there. Thanks so much. So this next song is called Boots on the Ground, and the story was told to me as a true story, and I believe it knowing the guy that told it to me. And I had a hard time writing it and getting anywhere with it for years until I had the chance to work with Adam Carroll a little bit on it. And Adam gave me incredible direction and is really, really responsible for this song. So I really appreciate getting to work with him. A band of outlaws, living large. No one could touch us. We were in charge. We had a deal no one could beat. Fly out of Mexico and hit the streets. All we ever thought about was living on the run, drinking Cuervo Gold, emptying our guns. The consequences of our work, we never really cared. Just go out and party, chaos everywhere. Boots on the ground, waiting to be found. All that's left is the wind, all that it meant in the end. The pilot said he'd meet us outside of Cunha town. Everything was set up, a deal was going down. Suddenly a rainstorm, the sky began to fall. No plane would come to get us, the lightning said it all. Federales out of nowhere came from all around. Our boss recognized El Jefe hope for common ground. A bullet pierced a uniform, then all hell broke loose. The war began in earnest. We were their last excuse. Boots on the ground, waiting to be found. All that's left is the wind, all that it meant in the end. My buddy was the first to fall, he was my oldest friend. I hit the ground to save him, his life came to an end. What happened next is just a blur, I found a place to hide. The jungle gave me cover, I really should have died. Daylight came, a shallow grave was all that I could scrape. Leaves and dirt and moss was the best I had to drape. The silence was deafening, the birds refused to sing. I left him in the forest, I had no bell to ring. How I made it out alive, something I don't know. I think about him every day, why did he have to go? Never heard who else escaped, maybe blended in. I walk the straight and narrow, no message will I send. 20 years have come and gone, and now I've got gray hair. The memory of that bloody day goes with me everywhere. Nights are no exception to the torture that I live. I need somehow to let it go. I have no more to give. Boots on the ground, waiting to be found. All that's left is the wind, all that it meant in the end. All that it meant in the end. Thank you. Nothing like falling down on the stage in the middle of your performance. Who's next? Mark Hughes. Zeus. I can't hear very well either.
Lights, camera, action. Let's see if I can get this with this hand. There. Put this way. All right. I think I've done this song a couple times here before. Been a little while. It's an old Phil Oakes song. I don't know if we have any Phil Oakes fans out there. Yeah. But I actually, when I wrote it, I actually didn't write it. I interpreted it and I wrote an extra verse for it. And I think I might have to write another verse for it coming up soon here. So, but this is what we got so far. I flew the final mission. Oh, that's wrong words. Backwards. Oh, I marched to the Battle of New Orleans at the end of the early British wars. The young land started growing, the young blood started flowing, but I ain't marching anymore. For I killed my share of Injuns in 1,000 different fights. I was there at the Little Big Horn, heard many men lying, saw many more dying, but I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old to lead us to the war, always the young to fall. Now look at all we've won, with a saber and a gun. Tell me, is it worth it all? For I stole California from the Mexican land, fought in the bloody Civil War. Yeah, I even killed my brothers and so many others, but I ain't marching anymore. I marched to the battles of the German trench in a war that was bound to end all wars. Oh, I must have killed 1 million men, and now they want me back again, but I ain't marching anymore. It's always the old to lead us to the war, always the young to fall. Now look at all they've won, with a saber and a gun. Tell me, is it worth it all? For I flew the final mission in the Japanese sky, set off the mighty mushroom roar, and I saw the cities burning. I knew that I was learning that I ain't marching anymore. I ravaged peaceful villages in the horrors of Vietnam. building profits for the military lords. Now it's coups and insurrections, occupations and deception. So I ain't marching anymore. It's always the rich to lead us to the war, always the poor to fall. Now look at all we've won with a saber and a gun. Tell me, is it worth it all? Now the leaders screaming as they close the missile plant. Big oil screams at the Venezuelan shores. Call it peace, call it treason, call it love or call it reason. But I ain't marching anymore. No, I ain't marching anymore. Thank you. You got to go after them brown boogeymen. They need them. They need your grandchildren. Here's one of, this is kind of a deja vu song. Wayne Wilkerson, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be playing some guitar here. Wayne and I got a big gig coming up Thursday. It's at the Downtown Rustic, which is right across from the George R. Brown. We'll be there 7:30 to 9:30 with our band, Thunderbolts, with some special guests. But anyway. Uncle Sam grew strong and tall, big and bad and mean. He fanned the flames of industry to fuel the American dream. He sent his children across the world to mine the bubbling crude. In the name of God and freedom, the oil wars ensued. Dick and George were rest assured of what their course would bring when they seized the opportunity to depose an oil king. The war would bring prosperity to the ruling class back home, with misery for the masses, ecstasy for some. 'Cause back at home the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty. You can hear the curdling screams of the children left to wander by with the thirst for gasoline. George declared his subjects were addicted to the crude. Well, all along behind the scenes, his oil buddies drool. The citizens will choose to pay for gas instead of food. So sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. Sell it all, drill for more, and push it on the fools. While back at home the children ride in oversized machines. The bigger is the badder, the fatter more than lean. And the tanks are almost empty. You can hear the curdling scream of the children left to wander by with the thirst for gasoline. The course set by His Majesty did not go down as planned. Supplies from the refineries fell well behind demand. And as war had turned to madness, the oil could not flow. So the good old boys, they raised the price so profits could still grow. So blame the OPEC nations, those dirty, rotten fiends. And blame the Motown monarchs who created those machines. Blame the king and all his men. Did they even have a clue? But leave some blame for the ignorant, the likes of me and you. See, we should have seen it coming. We should have backed away. We should have curbed our vices when we saw the hell we'd pay. We drove ourselves into this ditch with blinders firmly on. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. We dropped the ball, burned it all, now the gasoline is gone. So back at home the children sit in oversized machines. The bigger was the badder, the fatter now is lean. And the tanks are all on empty, you can hear the curdling scream of the children left to wander by with the thirst for gasoline. The children left to wander by with the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline. With the thirst for gasoline.
All right.
Hey, if you're a guitar player, I have a good suggestion for you. Don't eat bread and butter before you start playing. 'Cause can't hold on to my pick.
Slippery slide, man.
Pick? I did say pick. Yeah,
I think we'll do it in B minor. I think hopefully that it'll be in tune. Okay, this is kind of lighter, but not. This is actually a song written, this is an old 60s Vietnam War protest song. Written by a guy named Tom Paxton. And Wayne and I have done this one before. It's kind of, yeah. So sing along if you know the words. It's close enough, I think. I got a letter from LBJ. He said, this is your lucky day. It's time to put your khaki trousers on. Though it may seem very queer, we got no jobs to give you here, so we are sending you to Vietnam. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. I jumped off the old troop ship and sank in mud up to my hip. I cussed until the captain called me down. Never mind how hard it's raining, think all the ground we're gaining. Just don't take one step outside of town. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Oh, take one. Every night, the local gentry slip out past the sleeping sentry. They go out to join the old VC. In their nightly little dramas, they put on their black pajamas and come lobbing mortar shells at me. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. We go round in helicopters like a bunch of big grasshoppers searching for the Viet Cong in vain. They left a note that they had gone. They had to get back to Saigon, their government positions to maintain. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. One more time. Here I sit in this rice paddy, wondering about Big Daddy, and I know that Lyndon loves me so. Yet how sadly I remember way back yonder in November when he said I'd never have to go. Lyndon Johnson told the nation, have no fear of escalation. I am trying everyone to please. Though it really isn't war, we're sending 50,000 more to help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. To help save Vietnam from Vietnamese. Thank you so much. Don't forget to visit markzeus.com.
Let's do Miles and Miles of Two.
Oh, yeah, cool.
We're going to do one more song here.
We're going to be in A, right?
Yeah. It's like most of my songs, it's about 2 minutes long. Not my song, it's a Bob Wills song. I was born in Louisiana, down on the old bayou. I raised some shrimp and catfish and Mammy's good gumbo. I got that rambling fever, said goodbye to Ma and Pa. Across that old Red River, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live there till I die. Well, I rode up into Houston, cradle of the West. Just ask any cowboy, he'll tell you it's the best. I met a Texas beauty, I got friendly with her paw. I looked into those big blue eyes, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live there till I Well, I've started taming broncos, I made every rodeo.
Till I met a tough one, his name was Devil Joe. I grabbed hold of that bridle just to ride that old outlaw. He threw me from the saddle, and this is what I saw. I saw miles and miles of Texas, all the stars up in the sky. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. I saw miles and miles of Texas, gonna live here till I die. All right, I'm not, Jeff, are you next? I don't know who's next. It's
Whoever's
somebody.
next is next. Wayne Wilkerson, ladies and gentlemen, wonderful old. I don't know who the hell, who wrote that song? I don't even know. Bob Wills wrote it. Yeah, okay. Don't forget, Wayne and I are over at the Rustic Thursday night. Be there. Come on by and see us. 7:30. Yeah. And that's the Rustic downtown across from the George R. Brown. I know there's two. There's actually three. There's one at the Hobby Airport. So if you're flying out, go to the Rustic. Hey, man. Thanks.
That'd be me.
I don't have no electronics on this guitar. Okay.
What do you need? I always thought it was somebody asleep at the wheel wrote it, but apparently it's Bob Wills.
Yeah, that's what you find a lot, don't you? That the original guy didn't do so well with it, or as much. Okay. You gonna test it out? Sound check.
Play hard, dude.
I will. I'm doing this because I'm scared shitless. That's why I'm doing it.
I'm scared every time I get on stage, and I've been
Do
doing
you
it
really?
for 50 years.
God, damn it, that's not good. That's not gonna calm me down, though.
Okay, so we want to get this about right there. Let me crank that one up a little bit.
Okay. My name is Doug Peters. I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. And I only have one song tonight. And this is a song that I just wrote about a week ago. I don't know that I know all the words. Oh, time just keeps a rolling on. There's nothing you can do to stop its mighty progress until your days are through. Sorry about that. So when that day shall come to pass and you shall be no more, you'll find time was an abstraction and it don't exist no more. Oh, time just keeps a rolling on. Don't matter what you say. One day you're running young and strong, the next one old and gray. Now I don't know what's heaven like, But one thing I can say, it's nothing like down here on earth where time it rules the day. Oh, time just keeps rolling on. There's not much you can do about your fear of dying when your life will be through. So take a tip from sages who all lived in the past. Your time is just a moment that will forever last. Your time is just a moment that will forever last.
All right, I'm Jeff Simpson. This song is in memory and in dedication to a lifelong peace activist who was considerably anti-nuclear weapons. When she died, she had a room full of maps on the walls of a lot of the places she'd been for her various actions over the years. The song's about stories behind just a few of them. Grant us peace. Grant us peace with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. She had maps in her bedroom of places she'd been to march for an end to the conflicts of men. Each map a reminder of blood that was shed and flowers that rest on the names of the dead, and what she had done in her way to resist. Singing, grant us peace, grant us peace with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. She went from Leningrad to Moscow when Glasnost was young, before the wall had fallen and the Union was undone. With 400 strong she had walked and insisted on ending the race as the Iron Curtain lifted, preventing reducing each other to mist, and singing, grant us peace, grant us peace with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. From the desert west of Vegas to near Mercury, trespassing at midnight of a new century, the earth to protect up above and below, from testing the bomb lest we reap what they sow. By sweat and with hope and these words on her lips, singing, grant us peace, grant us peace, with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. In the rain grasping hands with the women of Grenham, to rid their silos of nuclear weapons. For children, the future, and all living things, she sang her petition for freedom that rings. From mountain through valley where troubles persist, singing, grant us peace, grant us peace, with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. When finally the goat and the leopard lie down, and peace finds a home both within and around, when all that is broken will now become new, and the dreams we were dreaming turn out to be true, when found in that simple and wondrous gift that will grant us peace, grant us peace, with our neighbors, with our foes. Then as one mighty river that flows, we may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. We may turn into plowshares all our weapons and bows. Thank you. Well, that's a long song, and this is some feedback I got once at an open mic for one of my long songs. So I wrote this. Well, every song I write, I add a verse or two too many, a mouthful by the time I move my teeth. With rhyme and not my strongest suit, nor metaphor a kind recruit, it might be good to focus on the chorus. Everybody's singing a new song for you, and all I want to do is sing one too. So listening to this advice, I'll only write the verses twice, with fewer words each time. Less is more, I hear them say. Get to the point and move away. The final word alone is better for us. Everybody's singing a new song for you, and all I want to do is sing one too. A new song for you. I just want to sing one for you too. Thank you. That was a new song. I'd like to invite Charlie Burst to join me up here. This is a song. It's called Chemical. My love for you is chemical. It's about reducing life to just mere physicality, chemical reactions, like there's nothing else. That's what this song's about. As if. I won't start till we can hear Charlie.
Tuner's not responding. Lights are not on.
I heard a click. Love for you is chemical. Your beauty, my opinion. I am only physical, a pawn of this dominion. So what to thee shall I compare? If I apply denial, no mystery, no miracle, no providential smile. Too much to turn away from all the contradiction, taken to experiment for what is real or fiction. The universe is all there is, no other can be proven, and every gap will disappear to shatter the illusion. No bread or wine, no cause divine, attempt to justify disease. No better life, devoid of strife, will ever bring me to my knees. I am no slave to God or grave, to any ancient myth or creed. My inner voice gives me no choice. It tells me never to concede. Thank you. I'm Jeff Simpson. Charlie Burris, thank you. Thank you, Wayne, for all you do for this open mic. And thank you, Mucky Duck. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening.
I'd like to thank my parents, and that's enough. That's enough.
Good. Thank you. Good. Uh-oh. Try again. Can you all hear? Okay, then. I'm not hearing very well, but if they can hear, let's do it. That's good. I just had a big old coughing fit, so we'll hope it doesn't happen again. Or Wayne, his work is never done.
Does that say a woman's work is never done?
Tote that water, right? That's right. How about that, Jeff Simpson? And Charlie. Huh? Long night's moon. Remember that it goes to F, please. Long night's moon. And take the byway. It's going to be in there too. Wayne is searching for his cheat sheets. How's everybody out there? Anybody else getting over a bad respiratory infection? That's true. Don't worry about the second one. You don't need it. But the third one is Take the Byway. I was sick enough about 3.5 weeks ago to miss the third gig in my entire life in almost 40 years of playing music. Wasn't really so sick. It just took my voice away. And now I'm just fine, except the cough won't quit. So, forgive me. I think he's ready. I'm going to do a song from my first CD, my solo CD. I made a few with my partner of many years, but this is the first song off that CD. It's called Long Night's Moon. I introduced it too soon. He's still tuning. And now he's answering phone calls.
All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd been waiting for the long night's moon, the promise we'd be done with this long year soon. But overhead a silvery sea seemed as nebulous as what will be. Then for a moment all the clouds flew by, and in the center of the vast gray sky there appeared that sphere of heavenly light, shining down upon this Christmas night. Long night's moon, peering out through the haze, a warm and welcome beam, harbinger of brighter days. Let these trials find their end as our fortunes resume, and new dreams take flight in the graceful light of the long night's moon. It was summer when the landscape changed. The plans we'd made all hastily rearranged. We traded tours in concert halls for waiting at exam room walls. And though I pondered what it's all been for, the only thing of which I feel quite sure is that no matter where the journey ends, the world will never look the same again. Long night's moon, peering out through the haze, a warm and welcome beam, harbinger of brighter days. Let these trials find their end as our fortunes resume, and new dreams take flight in the graceful light of the long night's moon. How tightly we cling to things in the universe we know, afraid that we might lose ourselves if we let go. But out beyond the starry sky, in the dome familiar to our eye, are wonders we can't see and boundless possibility. Oh yeah. Looking round now at the fallen snow, the houses all lit up with the season's glow. I wish their incandescent cheer could illuminate the way from here, but we'll just have to have some faith instead that love will guide us through what lies ahead. Because whatever course our fate commands, there's really very little in our hands. Long night's moon, peering out through the haze, warm and welcome beam, harbinger of brighter days. as our fortunes resume, and new dreams take flight in the graceful light of the long night's moon. And new dreams take flight in the graceful light of the long night's moon. That was beautiful, Wayne. Thank you. Well, this is a kind of an ode to the human heart, and a tribute to its amazing capacity, and its sensitivity, and its resilience. This is called The Ever Expanding Heart. The ever-expanding heart has infinite room to feel. Its physical size, a worldly disguise for the depth that its walls conceal. And clues to the mystery of its awesome capacity lie somewhere apart from science and art. The ever-expanding heart. Ever impressive heart remembers the smallest things. Possessed of no ears, it ably hears, and voiceless it speaks and sings. It measures our words and deeds, deciphering the tone it reads, and carries the mark intentions impart. The ever impressive heart. It summons at will these unique abilities to both and meet the moment's needs. It is the wellspring and singular reservoir that can't be exhausted and can always hold more. Ever-resilient heart has uncommon powers to heal. It suffers through aches, crushes and breaks, but still beats with resounding zeal. It counters adversity with supreme elasticity, and lowers its guard and opens unmarred. The ever-resilient heart, the ever-impressive heart, the ever-expanding heart. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I'll do one more for you. It's a song I wrote from a prompt about 2 years ago.
Let me interrupt you just for 1 second. I have a prompt for you. Tip your wait staff.
Please tip your wait staff. Patrick and Clint, because they are so cool and good to all of us. So this is just the prompt was highways and byways, and this is just it's kind of a happy little song about taking time to enjoy the moment. Stop and smell the coffee, as they say, and maybe find yourself a path less wandered to find some adventure on. This is called Take the Byway, Baby. Hi. speed, the fastest route from A to B, with very little to impede the white line up ahead. But if you seek a different pace, a respite from the rat race, where life proceeds with far less haste, you might try this instead. Take the byway, baby, a little back road maybe, while away an hour while you smell some flowers, hear the birds singing in the trees. You never know what treasure or unexpected pleasure might await out yonder on a path less wandered or be carried on a breeze. In this age of run, don't walk, we're always up against the clock, seldom pausing to take stock of what we sacrifice. If you're longing to unwind, but captive to your sense of time and the superhighway of your mind, I offer this advice. Take the byway, baby, a little sidetrack maybe, while away an hour while you smell some flowers, hear the birds singing in the trees. You never know what treasure or unexpected pleasure might await out yonder on a path less wandered or be carried on a breeze. While we're hyperventilating, a more peaceful world is waiting. So it seems to bear restating, there is another way. Hey, take the byway, baby, a little shiny rain maybe, while away an hour while you smell some flowers, hear the birds singing in the trees. You never know what treasure or unexpected pleasure might await out yonder on a path less wandered or be carried on a breeze, or be carried to you on a breeze. Wayne Wilkerson on guitar.
Susan Elliott there.
Thank you very much.
We
y'all.
got Leslie Waugh coming up. Wow.
Did you already get my? No. We do need to go over the middle one.
Did I play when I wasn't supposed to?
Yeah, just there are a couple of chords that are. That's we'll figure it out.
I already forgot what it was.
Memorable, my songs, eh? The ever-expanding part. Just waited till I got off the stage.
I can hear it in the house. I can't hear it in the monitor, but that's okay, I guess. Y'all can hear that okay? Okay, good. I trust you. I trust you. Wayne's going to come up and play with me. Sounds really boomy up here. Doesn't sound boomy out there, does it? Okay. Okay. All right. We got some rain today, Wayne. Did you get rain? It's like it's either sunny or it's all a torrential downpour and then it's sunny again. And very humid. Very humid. It's good for your skin, though. Keeps us young looking.
Today was a 3-shirt day.
It's a 3-shirt day. Sweat through one, change it, sweat through another. All right. I was going to do this. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. This is a song about the disappearing small towns of America. My old school, the general store. They're not here anymore. Grandpa's garage and Texaco closed over 30 years ago. Small town life, small town dreams fell apart at the seams. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. Our old farm I can still find. It's by the interstate exit sign. Empty buildings and vacant lots can be found on every block. No more mom and pop cafes. No more holiday parades. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. What was lost at what cost? Look around at my little town. It was left behind so folks could make good time. Cars don't leave the interstate. Folks who worried they'll be late. For those of us still here, one day too will disappear. When more people left than came, it would never be the same. This town began to die when the bypass passed us by. This town, this town began to die when the bypass passed us by. When the bypass passed us by. Okay. I almost had it. $50. Alright. Damn, I almost nailed it. What the hell? Alright. What the hell? Live music. Onward. Onward. let's do. What did I say I was going to do next? You remember? You don't remember.
Me either.
I usually write it on my hand, but I couldn't find a pen. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's do a Kinder Man. It's starts in B flat, B minor. Starts in B minor, didn't it? Yeah, or D. No. Okay.
If there's a word to define me, it hasn't been invented yet. I'm well aware of what's behind me. I'm one step ahead of the net. I don't want another Bronco rider or an after-hours highwayman. No Four Roses drinking Southern fighter. I've had all that I can stand. I'm looking for a kind of man. In the face of danger, I look so composed. They're all thinking I can change her, but I've some tricks of my own. I don't want another Bronco rider or an after-hours highwayman. No Four Roses drinking Southern fighter. I've had all that I can stand. I'm looking for a kind of man. I want a kind of man. The longing and the wait is more than I can take, and I'm afraid I'll never find you. I don't want another Bronco rider or an after-hours highwayman. No Four Roses drinking Southern fighter. I've had all that I can stand. I'm looking for a kind of man. I want a kind of man. He won't bark, he won't bite. You know I love you right. Lay me down in cotton sheets. Love me to the angel sweet. You'll have a gentle hand, a kind of man. I want a kind of man.
Thank you. Some wayward people out there. They need a map to the heart of their loved one. This one is a song about having that map. Draw a map to your heart so I know
shining on my face. I picture you with open arms. You're my sunny place. Our love will churn, twist and turn. When I wander off the road, I got a map to your heart, and I know where to go. I know where to go. Ooh, oh, I got a map to your heart. I know where to go. I got a map to your heart, and I know where to go. With a map to your heart, I know where to go. Map to your heart.
All right, Leslie Wall.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. I'm glad it's a good turnout tonight. So even with the rain, you know, you always worry about that. Nobody wants to drive in flooded Houston streets. But somebody's next. I'm not sure who. But until Wayne gets over there and turns off my guitar, my name's Leslie Waugh. It used to be Leslie Krafka, so I've got music out there under both names. I'm trying to merge all that, but transitioning is hard. Let me tell you, it's not easy. But would love it if you'd just check me out on Spotify, Apple, whatever. All right. Merci beaucoup. All right. I'm clear.
Hi guys, I'm Anna. I have a couple original songs for you guys. I hope you like them. This first one's called Shooting Star. How many times will I have to adjust away from a person I thought I could love? They take hold of me till it's just hard enough to leave all the thoughts that don't want me to break free. And he probably thinks this is all about him, but he's not the one who's gotten under my skin. He only scratched the surface, but you lit my aching soul on. Yeah, that's too much to say, and so I won't speak. I let you go your way, I know you don't want me. We took it way too fast, the fire burned out. I'll do you one more favor, boy, you're free now. Take what I gave you and run away. No, I don't blame you, but you're tearing me apart. What are we doing? This can't be right, but I'll give it one more night. Hold me close and break off a piece of my heart. I can tell you just another shooting star. If you have your pride, then you don't need my love. What in this broken world could ever be enough? Give me your selfish habits. Teach me how to be so careless. Take what I gave you and run away. No, I don't blame you, but you're gonna break my heart. It's all the same. What the hell can I say? I don't deserve for you to stay. I can never call you mine, yeah, you made that clear. My restless thoughts don't mean anything here. Open up my heart until the strings bleed. I'm everything you wanted, but you don't need. You shouldn't have to save me. Take back everything you gave me. Take what I gave you and run away. No, I don't blame you, but you're gonna break my heart. Take one deep breath, it's gonna carry you home. I guess it's time for you to go. to understand the reason why. I started to fall for the things that you did and the way that we were. Oh, I thought that you cared about me, but now I'm not so sure. Take me back to before it wasn't worth a chance. I don't wanna be in this helpless circumstance with you. You tell me that I'm everything, but I'm not the one. I'm trying to fake a smile, but baby, this isn't fun. Took a look into my heart and now you're on the run. Hasn't really been that long, but you're already done. Don't you know that I love you? I'll never get to tell you to your face. I guess I wasn't worth it, but that's just how it seems to go these days. You don't have to promise your love, and you don't have to give me your heart. But can you still remember someone who looked at you and saw the stars? Take me back to before it wasn't worth a chance. I don't wanna be in this helpless circumstance with you. You tell me that I'm everything, but I'm not the one. I'm trying to fake a smile, but baby, this isn't fun. Took a look into my heart and now you're on the run. Hasn't really been that long, but you're already done. I don't wanna fall for your smile even more than I already have. I know it won't work out, but how can we just leave it in the past? Take me back to before it wasn't worth a chance. I don't wanna be in this helpless circumstance with you. You tell me that I'm everything, but I'm not the one. I'm trying to fake a smile, but baby, this isn't fun. Took a look into my heart and now you're on the run. Hasn't really been that long, but you're already done. Thank you. That was already done. This one is called After That. Wanted just to be enough, hated every little thing that I couldn't do right. I thought you just couldn't see, thought that you wouldn't believe, but I gave up that fight. Is it fun? Leaving crumbs all over the floor, knowing I'd still chase something more. Tell me, what was all of it for? Don't you love playing with an afterthought? Who doesn't have the guts to say what you did wrong? Sat home for people pleaser, use her up till you don't need her. Keep acting like you care till you find something better. I'll be damned if I stay and get trapped here forever. So go chase her down, try not to drown. I won't be around. Think I got it figured out. I know what you're all about, losing sleep in your dreams. Always searching for a spark, gonna leave you in the dark when you learn what that means. Don't you know I can see through all of the smoke? Want the fire, but you don't wanna grow. When it's gone, you got nothing to show. Don't you love playing with an afterthought? Who doesn't have the guts to say what you did wrong? Sat home for people pleaser, use her up till you don't need her. Keep acting like you care till you find something better. I'll be damned if I stay and get trapped here forever. So go chase her down, try not to drown. I won't be around. Crazy and reckless and gives you adrenaline, hope and uncertainty, making you question the chase and the high. You think it's a blessing, you end up forgetting the point. the guts to say what you did wrong. Sat home full people pleaser, used her up till you didn't need her. I know you don't really care, so I'll find something better. I'll be damned if I stay and get trapped here forever. So go chase her down, try not to drown.
Thank you, guys.
Well, you mean that was just for going to physical therapy and being able to move my hip? You've already overachieved. Yeah, that's true. That makes me a little crazy. Say it's just a bio. Well, I don't know. Say it's just a bio. Well, I don't know. Hard to find a bio running through your town. Hard to find a bio. Got you up running around. Say it's just a bio. Well, I don't know. Say it's just a bio. For me, it's not a bio. For me, it's just a river of lies. For me, it's not a bayou no more. Just a river of lies. They say she left you quite some time ago. They say she left you up in the northern snow. They say she left you where the railroad runs high. Now you hear Say the bridge is holding two sides of the earth together. Say the bridge is holding the earth together. I don't worry, got my own piece of the sky. I don't worry, no, got my own piece of the sky. They say she left you quite some time ago. They say she left you up in New York. They say she left you where the water is blue. Now you're here living on the old brown bayou. Then the love came to me like an old dead friend. Then the love came in like sweet warm wind. Then the love came up, whispered in the hall. Say, don't you worry, no, it's just about you after all. Thank you, Wayne.
Hey, once again, don't forget your lovely wait staff. Well, okay, your wait staff.
Well, yeah. Don't forget your wait staff, yeah. Oh. Yeah, I guess. Okay, yeah. I may have to fix this before long. Let me see. I have to figure out where my fingers go. The water is rising on the battleground. The road before me, nowhere to be found. The reflection pool has become the ocean. I am driving on the battleground. The brake on the pedal helps me along. I am driving on the roof of my old car. I am driving with my feet. This is a perfect day. The air is dry. I know my forebears signed the Constitution. But smile at me today. They saw me driving here. I am a young boy, not a special one. If I fail, I'll have to walk. If you stop me, I have to talk. I am a young boy, special day. I'm the kind of young man that Texas doesn't share. And I know my forebears who signed the Constitution would smile at me today on Burnett Day. I cut that short without intention. I'm certainly aware that you're not aware of that. That's okay. But I did work on it at home. Oh well. Oh well. I mean. One second, please. How do I play that Liberty song? What the world am I doing here? I had a fever. You let me burn. I had a fever. You let me burn. I'm not a rice farmer. I'm not a rice farmer's son. I'm not an oil man. I've got a drop or two. I'm not a volunteer fireman anymore. I say, let's let the bowling alley burn. Torch the feed store. Save the odd hotel. The dominoes on the wishing well. This is liberty. Give me death. Hey, Porter, what's this town out my window? Hey, Porter, are we in the pond curtain or something? Ugly brown river. If this is liberty, give me death.
All right, official town song of Liberty, Texas. Kurt Ferris there.
Wayne Wilkerson, Aki. Well, that's what she thinks.
Hildy, I think you're up.
Stand here like a prisoner.
You need help?
No.
That was
okay. Beautiful. Those are words I'd say for something else, but.
Hi, y'all. Thank you guys so much for being here. And all my family that just showed up. There we go. It's my first time ever playing with a guitar you can actually plug in, so we'll see how it goes. Already put it in the wrong hole. I didn't go there, you did. Yeah. Let's see. Is that okay? No? Look, Wayne's gonna come and save me. Alrighty, well, hi everyone. My name's Hilty Bowen. I've got a few original songs tonight. Tell me, you tell me. I asked Wayne, I go, what'd you think of my guitar? And he said, it's okay. Like, that was an expensive okay. That sounds good. Perfect. All right, now we got it pretty good. Okay, there we go. All right, once again, I'm Hilty Bowen. I'm singing a few originals. This first one is called Rough Rider. It was the first song I ever wrote, and I sang it 6 months ago at the first open mic I ever did, which was here. So, we're seeing how far I have come. I'm a rough rider, 49er, and a Texas Ranger when you want me. Got my cold walker, this might shock you, yeah. I'm a sharpshooter like you taught me, and now I'm ready to roll. Ain't the type you call home. Leaving first, don't make it last alone, but I'll take my chances. I suppose. Outlaws calling, you're outlaw brawling. You shoot, you shot, and we're both dead and gone. Dust is falling, ooh, ghosts are hollering, and with all this battling, I forgot I'd won. And now I'm ready to roll. Ain't the type you call home. Leaving first, don't make it last alone, but I'll take my chances. I suppose. I'm a rough rider, 49er, and a Texas Ranger, and you want me. All righty, thank you guys. Back up a little bit. Is the guitar okay? We're getting used to it. We'll figure it out. All righty. Thank you. Okay. This next one I wrote for the first time ever a couple months ago, and I sang it for the first time ever here at like my 4th open mic. So now we get to see growth on this one too. This is my sad heartbreak song, and I said this last time. My mom said it was too sad. And I said, listen to Blue by Joni Mitchell. There's nothing such as too sad, you know? And she was like, no, it's too sad. So I changed the ending. We'll see how it goes.
Smoke still curls from a barrel's end. Never saw the fall, 'cause it came too fast. My hands lay shaking where your body's been. Lonesome for a love they call my past. Oh, now I'm in this black dress, blood upon my hands. I'm standing 6 feet under, but I don't understand. Till the sun sinks low with the buzzards overhead, and the moon shows ghosts that I didn't know were dead. And I got too big for my britches, pulled the trigger way too soon. I can bury the bones of the broken ones, but I didn't want to bury you. 'Cause when you shoot from the hip, death, it comes easily. Oh, I wasn't ready for you to be dead to me. Prince fading as a wild wind dies. I call for you where the coyotes weep. Followed the stars to my own demise. Should've known what I was sowing, I was gonna reap. Oh, now I'm in this black dress, shovel in my hand. I'm standing 6 feet under, but I don't understand. Till the sun sinks low with the buzzards overhead, and that moon shows ghosts that I didn't know were dead. And I got too big for my britches, pull the trigger way too soon. I can bury the bones of the broken ones, but I didn't want to bury you. 'Cause when you shoot from the hip, death, it comes easily. Oh, I wasn't ready for you to be dead to me. About high time they put me away, pull me at a dawn and hang me by noose. Kiss your stone and on my knees I pray that I'm done with my penance and I'm done with you. I put away my black dress, put off my hands, sorry, y'all. Standing 6 feet under. What is happening? But I don't understand. Till the sun sinks low with the buzzards overhead, and the moon turns ghost that I didn't know were dead. And I got too big for my britches, pulled the trigger way too soon. I can bury the bones of the broken ones, but I didn't want to bury you. 'Cause when you shoot from the hip, death, it comes easily. Now all I can do is pray that you rest in peace.
Ooh, my hands started cramping on that one. Sorry. But we made it through, and that's growth. The lyrics grew, the guitar playing still needs to. Alrighty, this one I wrote today. So see, there's a theme here. The first one I did 6 months ago. The second one I did a few months ago. Now this one I'm doing for the first time. It's a little bit of a hard worship song. So we'll see if you guys dig it, and we'll see if I remember it.
Oh my Lord, bring me home, lead me to your living water. On my knees, bone dry and bleeding, lead me to your living water. Been drowning in the darkness and I'm choking on the devil's lying wine. Thought he'd satisfy, but he ran dry. Sinking, going under till your grace rolled in like thunder, mercy me. Took falling deep, get me floating free. Oh my Lord, bring me home, lead me to your living water. I'm on my knees, bone dry and bleeding, lead me to your living water. Your water, your living water. Swept up in the shallow grave, you let the flood pour out your saving grace. You washed away my sinner's stains. Spring rise in the desert and the calm commands the storms. Oh, could it be a holy sea you carved for me? Oh my Lord, bring me home, lead me to your living water. I'm on my knees, bone dry and bleeding, lead me to your living water. Water, your living water. my life. Had to drown to come alive. 'Cause that death, Lord, you defy. Ooh, come on, Lord, bring me home. Lead me to your living water. I'm on my knees, bone dry and bleeding. Lead me to your living water. Water. Your living water.
All right, we got through it. Woo! Thank you guys. I just started singing and songwriting, so it's fun kind of playing these and testing them out. My name's Hilty Bowen, and I really appreciate y'all staying, and for Mucky Ducks and for everyone that's come. Everyone's been amazing. It's so inspiring.
Ooh, there we go. There we go. Very nice. Cool. My name's Andrew Stone. Do some of my tunes. This one's called Avalon. I think everybody has their own personal Avalon. This is mine. Hope you like it. Days still get sad every time it rains. I know I like the sound and smell. It always felt like such a safe place for me to stay. These nighttime gas station parking lot kisses on Belfort Avenue, they always took it by surprise, as I knew they would. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Night Nighttime, night drive. Everything around is closed. And we see the Avalon. Yeah, I almost forgot about our Avalon. See you sending fire lanterns up into the sky. I know you burned a mark at the top of the stairs, but still there, oh, how could I forget you when you light the way to Avalon? Yeah, we almost burned down the stairs to Avalon. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is close, and we see the Avalon. Yeah, I must forget about our Avalon. Little pinky guitar, we go out. Tell me, is the Sugarland life really oh so sweet? Well, I'm sitting on the edge of the bed of the queen. The silence here is everything to me until you whisper of Avalon. Yeah, I almost forgot about our Avalon. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is close, and you see the Avalon. Yeah, I almost forgot about Avalon. You said you fell in love on Frenchman Street when the power was out. It was after the flood. We shouldn't have gone, but anyway, to find our own kind of Avalon. Yeah, we almost drowned in Avalon. Well, black car, black jacket, there's no way they can catch us. Black car, black jacket, there's no way they can catch us once we hit the Avalon. I see you there in Avalon, yeah. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. You see the Avalon. Soon you see the Avalon. Yeah. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Nighttime, night drive, everything around is closed. Soon we see the Avalon. I see you there in Avalon. Yeah. Ooh, thanks, son. That's so sweet. Oh gosh, we're in 3. Let's do this one. This is called Henley. Like the shirt, like this. Or Don Henley, I guess. Okay. Now this one. There's a little step back there. I was like, what the heck am I stepping? I never saw that right. Forget, okay, forget. You got your little gray dress and I still love the Henley. I can see there are so many things that you wanna tell me. We're walking through the hallway where the rubber goes, trying to get away before everything falls. Looking at the sky, maybe somebody there could save me. You got your little gray dress and I still love the Henley. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. When we collide, you know we still want more. Something like a fireworks superstore. We hit rewind and then we replay. Watch it all again like a Memorex tape. Yeah, I'm looking at the sky, maybe somebody there could save me. You got your little gray dress and I still love the Henley. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. When I'm walking through the hallway where the white bird rolls, trying to get away before everything falls. Looking at the sky, maybe somebody there could save me. You got your little gray dress and I still love the Henley. Sometimes it's blue. You feel brand new. You got your little gray dress and I still love the Henley. can see there's so many things that you wanna tell me. See there's so many things that you wanna tell me. Got your little gray dress, I still love Henley. Ooh, thanks, song. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yikes. All right, let's go like this. 1, 2, 3. Dark and distant things are glowing as I'm driving through the night time. No, I don't wanna think about all these changes. No, I don't wanna think about growing up. Who's to say where you can go when you come from nothing? Who's to say who you can be when you come from nothing at all? Dark and distant things are glowing as I'm driving through the nighttime weight of unknowing. No, I don't wanna think about all these changes. No, I don't wanna think about growing up. Well, who's to say where you can go when you come from nothing? Who's to say who you can be when you come from nothing at all? Well, we broke the stereo a dozen times, standing in the flower bed, forts for the army man. Listen as the crickets scream, the grass is growing tall. Well, who's to say where you can go when you come from nothing? Who's to say who you can be when you come from nothing at all? Yeah. Things we can't tell mom and dad. I'm burning all the little secrets in my hands. Things we can't tell mom and dad. Driving the nighttime too fast. Who's to say where you can go when you come from nothing? Who's to say who you can be when you come from nothing at all? Well, the yellow glow, it guides me home. Who's to say where you can go? The yellow glow, it guides me home. Who's to say where you can go? Dark and distant things are glowing as I'm driving through the nighttime weight of unknowing. No, I don't wanna think about all these changes. No, I don't wanna think about growing up. There, that was the trimmed version. So, my name's Andrew Stone. You can find me on Instagram if you like, I guess, at Andrew Stone Sound. I try to play out as often as they let me out of the asylum, which was today. Thanks all.
That's a nice looking one. Thank you. Did we discuss this a couple of weeks ago? Or? No. I'm just going to plug in. Yeah, Bill does good sunburst. Oh.
No dressing room. Coming to plug this in. Rained out there, but the guitar's still in tune. Sometimes you feel like being alone when there's nothing out there and your head needs to roam far away on an endless street just to feel the ground beneath your feet down by the riverside where we used to go. can come, burn away the midnight mist another day. So I sit around holding inside. How can I get off this crazy ride? Sister, what can I do? Seem to have lost myself in you. Look from your face and a knock on the door is all I seem to be living for. So lead me out from these silent walls. Shine your light when the darkness falls. We'll drive around this lonely town and seek a place where love is found. Down by the riverside where we used to go. Smell the air, your flowing hair. Oh, I used to know. The sun can come and burn away my memory, fade away. So I sit around, hold it inside. How can I get off this crazy ride? Sister, what can I do? I seem to have lost myself in you. Look from your face and a knock on the door is all I seem to be living for. The step. Thank you. This might be worth tuning. Sounds great. Thank you. Okay, cool. The guitar, not me. Yeah, I finally got a good guitar, right? This one's called Desert Song, so I had to take a drink. Pale moonlight burns the ground and sways across the sky. We never seem to die. Those flames never seem to die. another sun. The morning will come if we can only make it through the night. That's all I can do, chase away the blues and sing for you, lonesome desert sun. White line runs around this lonely town. Path ends inside of your mind. We'll drive through the night away from the light and drift until we run out of time. And drift until we run out of time. Another street flows beneath my feet, and I feel as though I've been here before. It's all I can do to give myself to you. I hope that you would want to come along, 'cause I can't stand to be alone. Say goodbye when it's gone. Thank you. One more, I guess. I have a bluegrass project, and thought we'd do some original stuff. So I wrote one song for that project. I haven't played it with them yet because we've got so many of those old ones to play. Seed is sown in fields of clover, growing through the columbine. Cross the river through the valley, rises up the great divide, and the cool mountain air flowing in your hair. We're together everywhere, and all that you dream is flowing down the stream. You can be my evergreen, my evergreen. The spring is melting in the summer. We can't wait for the fall. Days are fading in the darkness when the winter makes its call. In the sun it sets into the west and burns a fire in the sky. Stars will line all through the night in your heart of evergreen, my evergreen. And the sun it sets into the west, burns a fire in the sky, and stars will shine all through behind, deep in the heart of evergreen, my evergreen. Thank you. I'm Andrew Vrana, V-R-A-N-A. Not Stone, but he's great. He had I liked his music. It was like Jeff Buckley vibe there. That was really cool. Thank you.
Hello to the streamers. It's funny, there's a stream going on, and I was watching it, and it's funny because y'all see this as an open mic, and I see this totally as like a live stream, like we're doing like on Twitch or something. Should I get like a pool and be a girl in a bikini? Hey, everybody. We get a lot of tips, you know. That was a big problem on Twitch. I don't know if you guys knew about that. You guys have no idea what that is, do y'all? Twitch is a live streaming platform in which individuals stream themselves playing video games. But it has morphed into a political discourse that is now the center of all the discourse. And none of the economics and political science professors look at me like exactly how I just told you. No, it's just funny, right? Because, like, literally, I was listening to everybody, and everybody was like, you know who's going to win. And then the next day, I went to the Baker Institute at Rice, and everybody was like, oh my God, what happened? And I was like, bro, like, you need to get online. What are you doing? Like, I also have credentials. I went to economics. I went to Rice, so I also know that side. I know who like Milton Friedman and Keynes is, all that too, you know. But I also like Pac-Man and what's that game everybody plays? Roblox? You know what I'm talking about? Or what's that other one that's real big? Y'all know the video game industry is bigger than the movie industry, right? Yeah, it's taken over. Like the economy's totally different than y'all probably have in your pictures. Like literally, you guys still think it's the 80s and yeah, exactly. But anyway. Yeah, exactly. I can't find my AC adapter. Could I use one of the pedal ones, if you don't mind? I'm so sorry. Just a 12-volt one?
It's not 12 volts.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Let me check it back.
I mean, it might work, but I haven't doubt it.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. All right, so like we can do some classics, right? All right, here we go. Ready? No, that's a little too old. Maybe a little bit more modern, so something like. No, we're not gonna do Chopin. Go a little bit more modern, so something like. No, that's still too old. Let's fast forward. We'll do with something a little more modern. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why you're still so afraid. Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told that you can get what you want and you can just get old, you're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad that is the life you lead. You're so aware of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? And you know that when the truth is told that you can get what you want or you can just get on, you're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Thank you. All right, thank you, everybody, for coming to Mucky Dick tonight. Here's my drink. Vamos a ver, Topo Chico, del Montañas del México, Norte México. Did you know, when I was like 3, I was visiting family in Mexico, and they were like, do you want this? And I was like, what is it? It's like, it doesn't have sugar. And I tasted it. Of course, my little American mind was like, ew, And now Coca-Cola runs it, because Coca-Cola runs everything now. And okay, another song. All right, what should we do? I'm going to do this one. This one's fun. We'll fast forward a little bit to the 80s, if that's okay with you guys. Some love is just a lie of the heart. The core remains of what began with the passion it starts. And they may not want it to end, but it will. It's just a question of when. I've lived long enough to have learned. The closer you get to the fire, the more you get burned. But that won't happen to us, 'cause it's always been a matter of trust. Oh, well, I know you're an emotional girl. It took a lot for you to not lose your faith in this world. But I can't offer you proof. But you're gonna face the moment of truth. It's hard when you're always afraid. You just recover when another belief is betrayed. So break my heart if you must. It's a matter of trust. You can go the distance with too much resistance. I know you have doubts, but for God's sake, don't shut me out. This time you've got nothing to lose. You can take it, you can leave it, whatever you choose. I won't hold back anything, and I'll walk away a fool of a king. Some love is just a lie of the mind. It's make-believe until it's only a matter of time. And some I have learned to adjust, but then it never was a matter of trust. I'm sure you're aware of, we've both had our share of believing too long when the whole situation was wrong. Some love is just a lie of the soul, the constant battle for the ultimate state of control. After you've heard lie upon lie, there can hardly be a question of why. Some love is just a lie of the heart. The core remains of what began with the passion it starts. But that won't happen to us, 'cause it's always been a matter of trust. It's a matter of trust. 'Cause it's always been a matter of trust. One of these things. Thank you. It's funny because, like, I feel like irony, like, it had a high from, like, 2008 until, like, 2020. And so, like, that music, like, the 80s cheesy love songs is, like, it's like, what is this stuff? This is nonsense, right? But then now that I'm 35 and I've been through relationships and I've seen, you know, everybody get married and get divorced and, you know, have the conversations where you, what is that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll say, like, hey, didn't we do that on Wednesday? And then she'll be like, it wasn't Wednesday. It was Friday. You know what I mean? Like, and then they bring this, like, oh, God, why did you come up? Don't bring your bad relationship to my house, dude. Just leave it, you know, back at your home anyway. Sorry, I don't know. Just people in their bad relationships, they suck, you know? And it's just like, we got to deal with this, you know? Like, you don't have that? Like, you never had a friend, like, have, like, a bad relationship and then, like, you try to give them advice at first and then you're like, just whatever, man. Just break, you know? It's just like one of those things. But anyway, here's Piano Man. I can't hit, hold on one second. Okay, we need these low keys. Ready? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. Regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, But it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La 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 liddy da, la la liddy da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. Now John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke or he'll light up your smoke, but there's some place he'd rather be. He says, Bill, I believe this is killing me, as the smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I can get out of this place. Oh, la 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 liddy da, la la liddy da da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics, and the businessman slowly gets stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness. Well, it's better than drinking alone. All right. That was Billy after his motorcycle accident. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. It's a pretty good crowd for a Monday, right? And the manager gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see, to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh, la, 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 liddy-da. Too low. La, liddy-da, da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. Thank you, everybody. Hope you'll have a good night. Thank you.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Carly Fisher. Carly. Yay, thank you. And this is my first time here. It's very exciting. I'm from here, so yay. I'll just plug, yeah. A little. How is it? Good? Okay, cool. So I'll just play 2 originals. I know it's late. This first one is about an artist, a poet maybe, who pours everything into their art at the cost of a lot of other things in their life. And they might be kind of a bad person sometimes, but their art is really, really good, and it's like that. So this song is called The Poet. Oh, wait. There we go. This is The Poet. He was a wretched man, the greatest poet of his time. He never dropped his pen, though the people fled from his side. They left him far behind, but he stayed the poet. He spent half his life running away from himself. He only stopped to write when his world was falling down, when his feet had left the ground, and that made him the poet. Crazy and 23, and thought nothing could hurt him. Still reckless at 26, and hoped for death by 30. He was the picture of a poet. Right till he couldn't breathe. His poetry's worth everything. So he'd drink till he's drunk each night. He'd drink until he knew what to write. Then drink more till his brain's on fire. His limbs fall off. He'd start a riot this time. This time would be different. This time he showed. This time he'd be strong enough to sit down and write. He'd get something right. There's dirt under his nails, and he don't know how it got there. He stuck stone down in his heart, 'cause he's tired of feeling hollow. His watch is on time, but his time goes to the bottle. He's an angry young man, but his anger's simply borrowed from his brother, from his father, though his mother thought she taught him better than that. She taught him better than that. She didn't raise a wretched man. She raised him to be kinder, but he picked up the pen and used it like became the poet. He will stay the poet. Thank you. Okay, one more song. I'm just going to tighten the strap a little bit here. Felt a little loose. Okay, so that was The Poet. Wow, this is kind of tricky. Here we go. The next song is called My Magnolia, and it's kind of a sister song to The Poet. I think of them together anyway. And My Magnolia, I just graduated college in Boston. And in Boston, thank you, thank you. In Boston, there's this beautiful public gardens. Okay, so I'm in these public gardens, it's a park. And there's this little girl running around, and she's playing and, playing with the flowers and everything. And then her mom comes up behind her, and she's like, Magnolia, come on, we gotta go, stop playing. And I was like, no, Magnolia, keep doing what you're doing, like you're on the right track. So this song is my letter to Magnolia, and it's called My Magnolia. Sweetness and sunlight. She doesn't know what is real. Magnolia, I once felt how you feel. You deserve every gift this weary world has to give. You are wise beyond your years. Teach me how to listen and laugh with the wind. Don't you ever let that go. Taking your last breath of air, they'll try to knock your spirits down. Money and misery, I envy you for never knowing sorrow, 'cause you've never known tomorrow. Show me how your spark never burns out. Oh, I wanna know. Please tell me why it's so damn hard to laugh like you, to cry like you, to see like you, to love like you. Teach me how to love. I've forgotten how to love like you. Thank you. And those are my songs for this evening. Thanks for sticking around. Again, my name is Carly Fisher, Carly with a K. And I'll see you again soon. Have a good night.